Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl, Marissa. I have recently just started feeling better. If you watched my last video, you know that I am suffering from a fractured rib. It is kind of crazy. If you want to know how to safely get out of bed in the morning and do a little bit of stretches daily, then just follow that video because it's got some great tools for you to live your life in a beautiful, relaxed, safe way with an injury. So, a really cool chill sequence for those of you who are just starting to get into movement, yoga, just because I needed something safe for me to be able to do with my fractured rib, right? So, this is for those of you who are just getting into it again, or maybe you're the same boat as me. Maybe you also have a fractured rib. I don't know. So let's get into it. Start doing some safe movements here. Just twist your body around. Let your arms just float around you, just so that you can loosen up those joints a little bit. All right. Now, let's do my least favorite part first. We are going to do some arm circles. And I think the reason why I don't like doing arm circles is because I am not that strong. So it is really hard for me. Now, medium and small. Reverse. Medium. And big circles. I really feel the burn. Let's just keep going. 1, 2, and done. All right. Now, let's spread out our legs. And a little side stretch here. Extended side angle. And triangle. Extended. And triangle. Come back into a star. Other side. Extended. Triangle. Extended. Triangle. And a star. Now we are going to do hip circles, remaining wide here so that we can feel the stretch in those areas that we usually don't. We are going to do a lot of deep lunges today, so really focus on these circles. And if it's best for you to remain doing these circles a little longer, you can go ahead and pause the video. I try to do as many as I would need to. And switch directions. Really exaggerate your movements here. And you can even pause in an area that needs a little bit more attention. This stretch and this whole workout is really yours, okay? So claim it as your own. Now, a little bit more apart, and now we are just gonna do some Skandasanas. You can keep your hands to your heart center, or even keep them down on the mat as you sway from side to side. You can lift this toe completely to the sky. Oops, I have fluff, I never realized. Okay, this is what you get when you live with a cat. Hopefully my cat comes and joins us today. Let's do some head rotations. Really great for the neck. Especially if you're a side sleeper. I am definitely a side sleeper, so this is 100% necessary. Other way. I don't understand how people sleep flat on their back or flat on their stomach. And if that is you, I am not judging you. I'm just impressed. Little banana to the side. Mountain. Other banana. Now let's just do some shoulder rolls. Maybe do an ankle at the same time if you want to save the time like I do. And then switch directions with your shoulder. Okay, what does it say? Okay, knee up and around. I am looking down that close because yes, I am blind. I actually do need those glasses. You know what is annoying about glasses is that you can't see anything when you're working out, you're sweaty, so your glasses don't stay on, and you just take them off. Magically, you don't see anything anymore. So that is why I started teaching, is because I know that there are some people out there just like me who need to literally go up to your screen and be like, what is this girl doing now? So I will try to be as descriptive as possible. Now we're just doing knee up, to the side, and back down. With both legs, of course. I prefer alternating with both legs rather than work on one leg and then the other. Okay, I feel pretty warmed up. I hope you do as well. Let's start with our first sequence. So, legs apart, not all the way to the extremities of your mat, but just apart enough that you can sit into your goddess pose and feel rather comfortable. You can sway from side to side here. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. And now we are going to touch the ground with our right arm. Straighten out those legs. Lift up your left arm all the way to the sky Look at your left arm and breathe out. Breathe in, goddess pose. We can sway here. Left hand comes down, legs straight, and reach up with your right arm. Breathe out. Come back into goddess pose. And that is our first sequence. You can go at the rhythm that you like. We are going to do this 5 times each side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did so great. Now let's do our lunges. So I recommend that you do this against the wall. And the reason for that being, you're going to step forward into a lunge with the leg closest to the wall. That way, you're always alternating legs and you don't have to use your brain to remember which leg am I supposed to be stepping with now. So this is much easier. We are going to do 10 lunges. So 20 lunges. So 10 back and forth. So I will demonstrate lunge, hands to heart, mountain, lunge, hands to heart, step forward, turn into a mountain. Go at the rhythm that is best for you. I will go slow since I have a little injury still. A rib can take 4 to 6 months to heal. So my workouts and sequences for the next 4 to 6 months will be low impact. Back into goddess, we are going to crab walk. It is gonna look really silly. The highest level of this will be crab walk, star, forward fold, and roll up to mountain. For an easy level, just step to star. Into high mountain. Let's do my last movement, which was knee-high walks. And the way I do my knee-high walks, I add a little twist, like so. You place your hands on your hip and knee. And that can not only help with cardio, but with coordination, can help you later on in your life with dementia, not with getting dementia, but with avoiding dementia. It is just a really great exercise. It doesn't take too much thought. You can go as slow or as fast as you'd like. And done. Meet me in your seated pose. Easy seat on your mat. We're going to breathe here and just feel everything. Maybe you can balance from left to right. And now we're going to place the right hand on your mat. Left hand come up, reach over as high as you can here. And come back to neutral. Sorry, plant. Left hand comes down, right hand over, and reach high as far as you can. Full breath here. And come back to center. Now we are going to place our right hand directly behind us, left hand on our right knee, and twist. Back, spine tall. And with your second breath, just look a little further behind you. And come back to center. Now, left hand right behind you. Right hand on your left knee. Look behind you, spine tall. And with your second breath, look a little further. And come back to center. We are going to uncross the right leg and place it on the extremity of our mat. And hold either your foot, ankle, or calf. I choose to hold my ankle. It's much more comfortable this way. For my body. And once we're done with that, we are going to do our cow face pose, which is really fun. Let's just stay here for another 2 breaths. Come back up slowly. And now we're going to bring our right leg over cross on top of our left leg. And by over cross is normal. Over cross is when you really bring it on top of the thigh here. Okay? And now, since the right leg is on top, the left hand goes overhead. You can grab your left hand with your right arm. If you cannot, I suggest, if you've got socks on, to remove one of your socks and create yourself a little band. So hold your sock in your left hand first and grab the other end of your sock with your right hand. So I have the possibility to touch my fingers. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hook my fingers and you can just balance. Swing from side to side or find the pleasure in staying still. And you can release by making a big circle, grabbing your right leg, uncrossing it, and coming back into regular easy pose. We are going to uncross our left leg now to the extremity of your mat and lean over it, grabbing your foot, ankle, or calf, and resting here for a few breaths. I like to say maybe 4 breaths would be a good number. And now it is time to roll back up gently and over cross our left on top of our right thigh. Then, now that we have our leg over, our right hand will come over our head and we'll grab it with the left. Remember, if you cannot touch your hands, please use something such as a resistance band if you have one, but if you don't, a sock is just as good and more accessible. You can rock here from side to side. And if you'd like to explore stillness, I invite you to do so and just concentrate on your breath. Keep your spine tall as you're doing the cow face pose. All right, we can come out by drawing a big circle with our hands and uncrossing right back into easy pose. We are going to shift here. Almost into Savasana. Just keep your legs kind of at a, what is this, 45 degrees? I think that's 45 degrees. So we can swing here from side to side. But the next thing here, we're just going to create a little bridge. And then we are going to place our hands beside our heads. And the fingers should be facing or towards your shoulders. And then you can push up, okay, a little slower. Maybe bring your legs a little closer to you. And try again. Push up until you go on top of your head. And then just drop your sit bones down. And lengthen your legs. This is fish pose. It is very good for adjusting your posture. If you've got a bun like me, I really don't recommend you do it in your bun. It is so much more beneficial with a normal hairstyle or no hairstyle at all. But this is what I had, so I'm gonna work with that. If you believe in energy, fish pose can also help not only open up your heart, but open up your throat. That means your communication can improve, even your listening skills. And to get out of fish pose safely, anchor your elbows into your mat and really use your biceps to lift up and into Savasana slowly. You can rest here. And set an intention for your beautiful day ahead of you. Once you have that intention set, give yourself some gratitude for having made it to your mat today. Even just showing up is such a beautiful gift for yourself. Now you can come out of Savasana. So if you'd like to, you can roll onto your side. What I like to do is lift up one arm, roll on the arm that was lifted up, and stay here for a little bit. And then with my free hand, I will push up off of the ground and slowly back into seated position. Thank you so much for having made it. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. I love to hear from you, and see you next time. Bye.